Hi, welcome to Nursing 4320, Introduction to Nursing Theory. My name is Nicole Stevens, and I'm going to walk you through this journey. As we go in through nursing theory, we're going to start with a brief history. We're going to identify the different eras of nursing theory. We're going to define what a meta-paradigm is, how us learning theory allows application of those theories, and why we even care. What's the significance of this nursing theory? To begin, we have history. So, from the very beginning, there was no set skill set. It was more of a trial and error. As theory came to be developed through Florence Nightingale and her followers, like people who have followed after her, the skills and the research has developed it into a profession based on a body of knowledge. This body of knowledge and these theories inform practice and application, and they all go together. Florence Nightingale is probably the very first nursing theorist with her environmental theory. She started it in the Crimean War. She wrote and said these are deplorable conditions. It was unacceptable. Everything needed to be clean. People needed to wash their hands between patients, which is a commonly accepted theory. We have what are known as red rules now in hospitals based on Florence Nightingale's environmental theory, right? Everybody washes their hands before they go to the next patient. And Florence Nightingale began that journey. Unfortunately, theory took a hiatus for over 100 years until Dr. Hildegard Peplau came into the picture with her interpersonal relations. It was like the beginning initiative of a 30-year theory development. Now, most of these theories came from the United States, and not all, but most of them. During this time, the theories came from the 1960s, 1970s, 1980s, but around 40 were constructed. And at one time, it appeared that there was going to be a race among nursing theorists. And they even had like their own set of like groupies, as McKenna calls it. He says that like Rogers' theory, people who followed Martha Rogers' theory became Rogerians, and Parse's theory, I believe hers is human becoming, is the Perserians. So they had their own set of like nursing groupies. Sorry. But they correlated with the move of nurse education to the university setting. Now, as nursing theories transition into an academic setting, you see different eras in nursing theory occur. First, you begin with the curriculum era, which is mainly nursing content and nursing skills, things that are needed at the bedside. Then you have a shift to research where we need to figure out, are we doing all these things right? So instead of a trial by error, can we support what we're doing? The unfortunate part about some of the research emphasis eras that there was not a huge dissemination or connection between practice and the publication of that research, or maybe it was published but not everybody was reading it or implementing it. Then you have the graduate era, which is nurse scholarship, where it's solely nursing focused. You have the theory era, where you have the emergence of research, theory, and practice that all kind of come together. And the final era that we're currently in is not only the creation, but we do have the creation. Right now it's gone from practical situational theories into application, because those are more more narrow theories that can be applied in practical use. The meta paradigm. This is the basis for all of our nursing theories. As you are looking through theory, sometimes it can be a little overwhelming and you're just like, I don't know about this. Looking at from the meta paradigm is usually one of the safest ways to do it. You go through the person. Who is this affecting? Now, sometimes the person can actually be a specific population or a community, or it can be a group of individuals who maybe share the same disease process. It could be a single person, it could be a family, but who is the theory affecting? Then environment. What's the environment in which this is being affected? Okay? Finally, but the next one is health. How is this affecting a patient's health? Then you're going into the nursing aspect. How does this make this a nursing theory? What aspect of nursing is included in this theory that makes it a nursing theory? So, the final goal of theory development is, so why do we need research? It creates a reliable body of knowledge that can be constantly changed, constantly grown, updated, modified, and tested. We're always testing theory for the ability to either solidify it or refute it. And we do need to test theory, and we do need to produce more theory so we can take theory and we can fit the theory into a live situation, and each situation, even though each situation to some extent is very unique. So we're looking for questions and analyzing and synthesizing and patterns. Then we're going to be checking out like how every single nurse puts nursing theory into practice, or living theory. You're living this theory. So I want you to think about this. You are currently living all theories of caring when you go in and you care for your patients. Or when you go in and you develop that interpersonal communication or interpersonal relationship, you're putting into practice Hildegard Poplaw's interpersonal relation theory. So we are living practitioners of theory in our everyday lives. So what is the criteria for using nursing theory? Well, first, it helps us specialize our knowledge so we can focus in on broader topics or narrow it down to more specific topics. It grows our body of knowledge, and the evidence that we create when we test our theories or we implement our theory to our research grows our body of knowledge regarding theory. Higher education institutions provide this information and this theory into practical applications. You function as an autonomous being. You have this attract for more intellectual persons, and then you have the compensation for practitioners. That is all I have for nursing introduction. There is some areas where you can read the text that are available. I think I put in McKenna, I put in Allgood, which is an optional textbook for the course, but if you did purchase it, you can use it. It's not necessary though. I also included Nurse Labs. It does provide you with kind of an introduction into nursing and some of the definitions that we'll be utilizing. And then you're going to start creeping over into the other topics. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to your instructor.